Have you ever wondered how self-care and art journaling can intertwine to create a therapeutic creative outlet? Well, let's dive into it. In today's fast-paced world, self-care has risen to prominence as an essential part of maintaining mental health. It's about taking a moment to breathe, and to nourish ourselves, both physically and emotionally. Now imagine combining these moments of introspection with creativity. That's where art journaling comes into play. It's a unique blend of art and writing, a canvas where emotions, thoughts, and find expression. Whether it's sketching a tranquil landscape, doodling abstract shapes, or penning a heartfelt poem, art journaling is about embracing your individuality. It's about exploring your inner world and expressing it on paper. By the end of this video, you will understand how art journaling can become a powerful tool for self-care. So, get ready to unleash your creativity and embark on a journey of self-discovery and healing through art. Before we wrap up, don't forget to hit the like button, share your thoughts in the comments section, and subscribe to our channel for more insightful videos like this one. Why should you consider art journaling as part of your self-care routine, you may ask? Well, let's dive into the numerous benefits of this therapeutic creative outlet. Firstly, art journaling is a fantastic tool for stress relief. In the hustle and bustle of our daily lives, we often carry a heavy load of stress and anxiety. Art journaling allows us to channel these feelings into a creative outlet, transforming our worries into a beautiful expression of art. It's akin to a pressure valve, allowing us to release pent-up emotions, enabling us to breathe easier and feel lighter. Secondly, art journaling provides a platform for self-expression. In a world where we often feel misunderstood or unheard, art journaling gives us a voice. It allows us to communicate our thoughts, feelings, and experiences in a non-verbal way. Through colors, shapes, and textures, we can articulate our innermost emotions and narratives that words often fail to capture. Furthermore, art journaling can lead to increased self-awareness. By putting our thoughts and feelings into a physical form, we're able to gain a deeper understanding of our emotional landscape. This process of introspection can lead to profound insights about who we are, what we value, and what we aspire to be. But the benefits extend beyond the realm of the individual. Art journaling can also foster emotional healing. It provides a safe space to confront and process difficult emotions or traumatic experiences. Through the act of creating, we can navigate and make sense of our pain, leading to a sense of catharsis and healing. Lastly, art journaling can stimulate personal growth. As we continually explore and express ourselves through this medium, we evolve. We learn more about our strengths, our weaknesses, our passions, and our fears. This growth can spill over into other areas of our lives, influencing our relationships, our careers, and our overall self-esteem. In essence, art journaling is not just about creating art, it's about understanding and expressing our deepest emotions. It's about finding a quiet corner in a noisy world, a safe haven where we can reflect, heal, and grow. It's about making sense of our inner world, one brushstroke at a time. Starting your art journaling journey is simpler than you might think. All you require are a few basic materials. You'll need a journal, of course. Any notebook will do, but you may find that a sketchbook with heavier paper is more conducive to holding paint, ink, and glue. Speaking of which, you'll also need some art supplies. Pens, pencils, paints, brushes, whatever you feel drawn to, really. Don't forget about collage materials as well. Old magazines, photos, postcards, ticket stubs, they can all find a home in your art journal. But here's the thing, these are just suggestions. In the realm of art journaling, there are no hard and fast rules. You could just as easily create your art journal out of scrap paper and a glue stick. The important thing is to use materials that speak to you, that inspire your creativity. And speaking of creativity, let's address a common concern among beginners. Many worry about their ability to create perfect art. To this we say, cast off the shackles of perfectionism. The beauty of art journaling lies not in the creation of museum-worthy pieces, but in the process of self-expression. Your art journal is a place to explore your thoughts, feelings, and experiences. It's a place to experiment, to play, to make a glorious mess. Don't worry if your drawings aren't perfectly proportioned or if your colors don't exactly match. Don't fret if your handwriting is a little wonky or if your collages don't quite line up. This is all part of the process, and every imperfection adds character and authenticity to your work. Remember, your art journal is your personal space. It's a place for you to express yourself freely without judgment or constraint. It's a place to explore, to discover, to heal. There are no mistakes here, only self-expression. So go forth, dear journaler, and create. The world of art journaling awaits. Now let's dive into the process of art journaling for self-care. Art journaling is a journey, a creative voyage that starts with a blank page and ends with a piece of art that is as unique and individual as you are. This process is not about creating a masterpiece. It is about expressing yourself and exploring your emotions. So let's break it down into manageable steps. The first step is choosing a theme or emotion to focus on. This can be anything that resonates with you at the moment. It might be a feeling of joy or gratitude, or perhaps a sense of loss or sadness. Your theme could be a word, a quote, a song lyric, or even a color that embodies your feelings. Remember, there are no wrong choices here. This is your journey, and you are the one who decides the path. Next, we move on to creating a background. This is where you start to set the tone for your page. You might choose to paint a wash of color or create a collage with cut-out images or patterns. Perhaps you want to use stencils or stamping to add texture. The choice is yours. The background is your canvas, and it is a reflection of your internal landscape. It's an opportunity to experiment, so don't be afraid to try different techniques or materials. It's all part of the exploration. Once your background is ready, it's time to add visual elements. These elements can be drawings, doodles, photographs, or cutouts. They could be symbolic representations of your theme, or they could be more abstract. You might decide to create a visual diary of your day, or perhaps you want to depict a dream or a memory. Again, there are no rules here. The important thing is that these elements speak to you and help you express your emotions. As you add these visual elements, you might also want to incorporate text. This could be a quote that resonates with you, a few words of self-affirmation, or a journal entry describing your feelings. You could write in bold letters, in a delicate script, or in a secret code that only you understand. The text adds another layer of meaning to your page. It's a dialogue between you and your art, a conversation that deepens your understanding of your emotions. Once you have added all your elements, take a step back and reflect on your finished page. This is perhaps the most important step of all. Look at your page and ask yourself, what does it tell you? How does it make you feel? What have you learned about yourself in the process of creating it? This reflection is a moment of self-discovery, a moment of connection with your inner self. It's a chance to gain insights into your emotions and to find healing through creativity. Remember, the process of art journaling is not linear. You might find yourself going back and forth between the steps, adding elements, changing the background, rewriting the text. That's perfectly fine. The beauty of art journaling is that it's a flexible and forgiving process. It's a space where you can make mistakes, change your mind, and try new things. It's a space where you can be yourself without judgment or criticism. And remember, this is your art journal. It's a reflection of you, of your thoughts and feelings, of your dreams and fears. It's a safe space where you can express yourself freely and honestly. So, don't worry about what others might think. Don't compare your journal to others. This is your journey and it's unique to you. So take your time. Enjoy the process. Let your creativity flow. Let your emotions guide you. Trust yourself and trust the process. And most importantly, have fun. Because art journaling is not just about self-care and healing, it's also about joy and playfulness, about exploring your creativity and finding pleasure in the simple act of making art. That's the beauty of art journaling. Every page is a new journey of self-discovery and healing. Here are some tips and tricks to enhance your art journaling experience. Our first tip is about materials. Don't limit yourself to just pencils and paints. Think outside the box and use a variety of materials. This could be anything from old newspaper clippings, photos, fabric scraps, or even dried flowers. The more diverse your materials, the more unique and personal your journal becomes. Next, consider experimenting with different art techniques. This could mean dabbling in watercolor, trying your hand at collage, or even exploring the world of digital art. Each technique offers a different way of expressing yourself. And remember, you don't have to be an expert. This is your personal journey of exploration and self-expression. Another useful trick is to incorporate meaningful quotes or lyrics into your journal. Words have a unique power to evoke emotions and memories, and integrating them into your artwork can add a new layer of depth and personal significance. You could write a quote that inspires you, a line from your favorite song, or even a phrase that you've coined yourself. A crucial tip is to make art journaling a regular practice. Like any form of self-care, consistency is key. You could set aside a specific time each day or week for your art journaling. This not only helps you develop your skills over time, but also creates a soothing routine that can act as a form of meditation, a respite from the hustle and bustle of daily life. Lastly, remember to let go of any judgments or expectations. This isn't about creating a perfect artwork for display, it's about expressing yourself authentically. It's okay if your drawings are a bit wonky or your color combinations are unconventional. Embrace the imperfections. They're what make your journal truly yours. Remember, the goal is not to create a masterpiece, but to express yourself and care for your mental well-being. Art journaling is a journey of self-discovery, self-expression, and self-care. As we draw the curtain close on this enlightening discourse, let's take a moment to reflect on the key insights we've gleaned from our exploration of art journaling. In the first act of our discourse, we peeled back the layers of art journaling, bringing to light its essence as a fusion of artistic expression and written word. It's not merely doodling on a page or jotting down thoughts, but a dynamic blending of the two, creating a unique platform for introspection and creativity. Next, we delved into the myriad benefits of this therapeutic creative outlet. We discovered that art journaling is not just a solace for the soul, but it also sharpens our problem-solving skills, boosts our self-esteem, and fosters a heightened sense of well-being. It's a conduit for emotional catharsis, helping us navigate the turbulent seas of our inner psyche with grace and resilience. The third chapter of our journey guided us on how to embark on the art journaling voyage. With no rules to bind us, we learned that all we need is a journal, some art supplies, and an open heart ready to embrace the creative process. Our exploration then led us through a step-by-step guide to the art journaling process. From choosing a theme or prompt to creating a visual and textual harmony on the page, we learned that every step is an intimate dance between our thoughts, emotions, and the canvas before us. In the penultimate segment, we gleaned a treasure trove of tips and tricks to enhance our art journaling experience. Understanding that perfection isn't the goal, but rather the joy of the journey and the insights gained along the way, can make our art journaling practice even more fulfilling. As we wrap up, let's remember that art journaling is a powerful tool for self-care. It's a sanctuary where we can unburden our hearts, declutter our minds, and rejuvenate our spirits. Start your art journaling journey today and discover the therapeutic power of this creative self-care practice.